Spending plan versus budget. Forget budgets. Try this instead. Let's be honest. No one likes the word budget. It feels restrictive, like a financial diet. Some might even consider budget a four-letter word. If you've ever felt like a budget is a financial diet, you're not alone. That's why I like to reframe this as a spending plan versus a budget. A budget often feels like a restriction. A spending plan is about alignment. It's a simple shift, but it changes everything. That's why I encourage something better, a lifestyle spending plan. In other words, this is a spending plan versus budget approach. We're replacing rules with a framework that supports the life you want. We're not talking about cutting back. We would rather focus on alignment. It's about asking, what really matters to me right now? And then making sure our money supports that. We start by looking at your values. What brings you joy? What do you need to live comfortably? What would make you feel secure for the future? We organize your money to reflect those values, not someone else's version of a perfect budget. So, what exactly is a lifestyle spending plan? It represents a framework for how you want to use your resources, not just money, but also your time, energy, and attention. It allows you to be intentional, not restrictive. Here's the practical difference in the spending plan versus budget conversation. Instead of tracking every dollar to behave, we organize your spending to reflect what matters most. We look at three simple categories: joy, just spending that lights you up, travel, hobbies, family, experiences, places, and activities where life really happens. Essentials, your must haves, housing, food, insurance, and healthcare, the things that keep life running. Future self, saving and investing in your long term goals and peace of mind. A lifestyle spending plan gives you permission. It allows you to spend on what matters. It also permits you to let go of what doesn't. It enables you to pivot as your life evolves. This is also where spending plan versus budget becomes bigger than money, because the goal isn't just control, it's using your resources intentionally. And here's something we often overlook: money is just one form of capital. In fact, we all have four kinds. At a prize, we call it your team of capital: time, energy, attention, and money. These are your most essential resources, and they're deeply interconnected. You can trade money to gain back time. You can structure your spending to protect your energy, or simplify your financial life to regain attention for what really matters. Let me share an example. Hiring someone to help around the house costs money, but it also gives you back time to spend with your grandkids. Deciding to outsource your taxes doesn't just save effort, it frees up mental energy so you can focus on your next chapter, not paperwork. That's what the lifestyle spending plan is all about: using your team of resources or capital to build a life that feels both fulfilling and sustainable. It's not about deprivation, it's about intentionality. It's about giving each dollar and each hour a job that supports your values. So instead of asking, can I afford this? We start asking, does this support the life I want? It's a powerful shift from restriction to intention. That's the heart of spending plan versus budget. Less guilt, more intention, more clarity about what you're building. So let's forget the guilt and get intentional. Let's build a lifestyle spending plan that aligns your team of capital with what matters most to you. You end up with a plan that reflects your life and not just your bank account. You gain clarity, confidence, and peace of mind. Thanks for listening and have a great day.